Let's talk about the part three. Let's talk about part three. Part three was born as I don't know what. Like, I'm happy y'all gone. I'm gonna miss y'all, but let's go ahead and get on into the mess. Heavenly versus Simone backstage. Like I said before, Simone, you just want to be mad at Heavenly. This my last and final part. This the last and final time I'll be able to say that again. You just want to be mad at that woman because you was mad because she said what she said on Twitter about your husband and not having a job. Like Heavenly said, you said it on the show. So when did it become a big old secret? When did it become breaking news? You just want to be mad with her. And once y'all calm down and talk, y'all all on the floor hugging and quiet all on top of y'all. You just want to be mad at somebody like I've been complaining, like I've been saying the whole season. You just want to be mad at somebody. And basically, that love fight was over something that wasn't really that serious. Like I said before. Oh, excuse me. Mariah, as much as I don't like you, and I'm letting it be known, I don't like you, I would give you this. You kind of did backpedal. You kind of did backtrack. You kind of did do your little dance backtracking. But they try to make it seem like you did say something at Ramadan. You didn't really say nothing. It was your sister Lake. It was your sister Lake, the one with the big mouth, calling Quad a hoe and all this and all that. She the one that started. You kind of said, I'm sorry I got involved in that field, but that's not really talking about Quad. Lake made it all about Quad at Ramadan, so that wasn't really your fault. You should have known what you said, what your sister said, but it's not really your fault. And they try to make it seem like it was your fault because I guess you didn't tell your sister to hush. Shh, this is Ramadan. We doing a prayer. Hush, girl. This is not the time. Like you could have done more, but they can't really blame you for that because that wasn't really your fault. That wasn't really your problem. Quad name came up at Ramadan. Um, like I said, you could have stopped it. You did, and they feel like you instigated it or didn't shut it up, which you could have shut it down immediately. Yes, that was kind of disrespectful for them to play that out like that. And I kind of see and understand what you was talking about. Cause I remember that episode. Y'all was at Ramadan, the whole family was there, the kids was there. We on the scene by the I want to say a 15-minute, maybe close to 30-minute clip. And that was the only part of all the Ramadan they did show was a clip of Lake bashing Quad. You said something, then you told them we're not going to talk about this. After Ramadan, you could talk about her whatever. And we'll sit back and look, listen. And the whole family did laugh about it though. But yeah, your sister did bring it up. You didn't really add nor subtract nothing. You could have shut her down, but you didn't. I ain't gonna blame you for that. That was your sister doing, not your doing. But you could have shut her down at any time, but you chose not to. So they can't blame you for that one. Really, they can't. Then in the found out that Simone and heavily made up, and that she said she would never make up or be friends with her, but they ended up being friends. And basically after that, they made up, and there was apology and all this and all that. Simone and Cecil and their 23rd anniversary, and they played clips of them in Cabo St. Lucas, and how the whole cast, where all the cast members was trying to scramble that reunion, trying to make them make up, trying to not get the divorce and all that, because her mom was willing to sign a divorce and get out. We basically thanking everybody for helping Simone and Cecil, telling them to work out their marriage, and basically she using that as the keys to her success of 23 years strong into the game and changing and working out things and seeing counseling and all that. But I am glad y'all did made it though, even though that was a whole lot of the reunion. I am glad y'all did make up, and it was like you was ready. You were ready to hang it up, and I'm glad you didn't kind of hang it up because y'all do look good together, and I'm glad that they did help y'all out, even though it was chaos and everybody running around trying to talk to y'all, trying to make y'all talk, trying to make y'all change y'all minds. Trying to make y'all marriage work out, but I'm glad they did that because y'all do look good together or whatnot. Jackie and her renovations. I knew it. Still not done, huh? You in the basement, you ain't got no roof. Now you finally got a roof. Now soon it's gonna be time to move out the basement. And as for the trip y'all said, the something of the sea, the trip y'all planned on going to, basically that got canceled. My audience question came in about Jackie ain't really serious about making time for you and all, or making time for you and doing less work, more time for you. So she's still dealing with renovating and the house basically still in limbo. And why do I got a feeling next season not a yet another house being built? Meaning that's gonna be Jackie's storyline next season. Her rebuilding her house. She said the contractors are so slow. I'm not understanding how y'all get the slowest contractors of all time. Like, I don't live in Atlanta, but I heard people saying in Atlanta that they been putting together these office buildings, these houses and all that. Why don't y'all hire some faster workers? Ain't like you short for cash, Jackie. Like, you can't kind of blame your slow contractors just like Toya can blame her slow contractors when she almost got kicked out of her other house and was trying to rush and hurry up that house that she in now with no furniture. She got furniture now, but she didn't have furniture. Like, why y'all hiring these slow people? Y'all taking the cheap way out. Well, the cheap way out, because I'm not understanding how it take y'all a whole season or a season and the part of this season and then the next season and then by the season end, y'all moving in and y'all new houses and stuff like that. I'm not understanding how y'all, or y'all just send them on break and tell them y'all done for now till we start filming, give y'all self a little storyline, meaning getting y'all house fixed up and repaired. I'm not understanding that how y'all end up getting something done in y'all house. It take a whole season or a season and a half to get done. That time the season end, y'all living in the house, or we seeing the final touches of y'all house where the house should have been done. Like, I'm not understanding that. Where's y'all hiring these slow contractors at? Where y'all hiring these little cheap people at that take their time, don't be in a rush to do y'all houses? Y'all end up all in limbo. Y'all got to stay in hotel rooms, Airbnbs and all this and all that. Like, I'm not understanding where y'all getting these slow contractors from. And I done heard several people from Atlanta saying that they build houses fast in Atlanta, and how y'all end up, the people on these shows end up getting the slowest contractor. I'm not understanding that. Y'all gonna have to explain that to me, Atlanta people, or y'all people that like to get y'all houses done on the show, and then y'all wanna sit there and get mad, upset, calling y'all self wanna put a fire under their behind because they taking their time, and basically you hired the slowest contractor in town. Now you wanna put a fire under them, make them hurry up and rush, and y'all didn't pay them to rush. So I'm not understanding. And it being a little instigator that he is. Basically, he had to ask Quad one more time, how do you feel about Greg? Do you still miss Greg? Do you still love Greg? Andy, her divorce just got finalized just moments away. A month ago, a couple of months ago, she said, we basically saw them at the end of the last year reunion, basically saying that she was in the final steps of her marriage, meaning that the ink is on that the ink is on the divorce papers. Those feelings still there. Those feelings not going nowhere no time soon. Of course, she's still in love with her ex-husband. Of course, Greg still miss her. Of course, Greg crying, pleading, howling, Whatever he got to do to try to beg Quad back, that's still fresh. A divorce is finalized don't mean the feelings gonna go away, which in her case they should go away after he then slammed you to the ground and broke your stuff and basically was kicking your behind all the way around that house. You shouldn't have that stronger feelings for him that you crying, but I understand that was your husband for however plus years y'all was married. You still love the man, even though he treated you like a dog. Y'all ended up hugging at the end of that reunion. The divorce got finalized. Y'all basically what I was about to say, basically got the end of the divorce this season. And of course she still got feelings for her husband, like ex-husband. Like, why would you ask that dumb question in there? Like, are you trying to get them back together? Cause I don't think you should do that. Or be asking those type of questions, knowing that that woman still got feelings for her husband. Like, come on now. If you was married and you had some good times and some bad times of your marriage, do you really expect us to tell you to get over it and you not to have a teary eye or about to cry missing your husband, even though he treated you like a dog or whatever, you still love him still no matter what? Like, come on, Andy, with these questions. Dr. Contessa and Scott. Basically, they asked the questions I asked, so I'm going to enjoy this. Basically, they asked Contessa the questions and all that, what I was asking about the class. We're going to start with the college thing. Basically, Andy said all these good schools in Atlanta, did you really have to travel to Nashville? And did you wish that if you had to choose Nashville or you could have stayed in Atlanta and did this course, would you? She said, no, this is a special program, only built for what I'm going for. And it's a very, what did she say? There's a very special program and they policies or whatever she said that it's only for Nashville for the thing I'm going for. So I didn't have no choice but to go to Nashville for this course to be the public health what was it, a public health thing, so public health, so she didn't really have a choice but to go there. And the screen she had on her marriage, and she'll be done at the end of this summer. I think at the end of this summer, I'm thinking. Or, yep, by the end, yep, this summer she should be done. And basically, Dr. Scott didn't realize that he was guilt tripping his children, meaning telling her, Mommy moving us all over town, and now I'm glad she didn't move us to Nashville. That little thing he said about Contessa doing the little course in Nashville. I'm glad Mommy didn't force us or move us to Nashville, cause Contessa in the Navy. Basically, they met in Detroit when she was stationed in Detroit. She went back to where she went to, ended up moving to Atlanta. Dr. Scott was in Detroit. He ended up uplifting his life, moving to Atlanta with Contessa. Basically, it was either keep on moving or lead the Navy. She chose to lead the Navy, even though she still miss it and still wish she was still doing it, even though Dr. Scott was tired of doing all that moving, and basically she made a sacrifice, and he made a sacrifice moving from Detroit to Atlanta, where they ended up getting married and having kids and all that. So they working it out and they doing their thing, and that's all I can ask for. Like I said, they only had little minor problems, and I'm glad Dr. Scott realized that he was guilt tripping the kid and saying that when he said that on camera about Mommy moving us all over and all that. So I'm glad he caught that. Oh Lord, the script thing, the script club thing, and basically they would not stop. Like, that was a total setup too. Meaning Damon, they said Heavenly up, cause Heavenly was having a good time at that sipping pint, looking at that man penis, to the man picking her up, acting like she didn't enjoy that and all that, just like she don't want Damon looking at another woman, or her trust war, she called a woman, or a scripper. And basically, she was mad and upset about that. About to call me insecure, call me whatever you want to. I don't want another woman looking at my man. And basically, Andy asked which wife is okay with their husband going to the strip club. We already know Mariah and her husband. She okay with doing that. Well, she okay with her husband going. Simone is okay with Cecil going. Jackie okay with Curtis going. We already heard that. Toya okay with him going. The only person that got a problem with it is not Mariah, Heavenly. And I'm pretty sure Quad wouldn't have cared that he went anyway, cause I think we seen him. If I remember back past episodes, I think we seen Greg up in the script club once or twice before, hanging with Cecil. So I don't think Quad would really quick. I don't think Quad really cared neither about that neither. But yeah, they got on some own thing, and then the setup with it. And then to set up with it and all, or then to set up with the women all on him and asking about Therese and about her marriage and perfect. Basically, they saw Dr. Heavenly up good with this segment. Like the whole script thing and the script club thing, it was a total setup for Dr. Heavenly, and then she sat there and dived right on into it head first. It was kind of funny to watch, and they did all kind of talking. And I need to backtrack to the Mariah thing because I looked at my notes now and I ain't catch that. And then you kind of did set Mariah up with the thing. She didn't say nothing per se besides filth. You can't really blame that on her, what her sister said. Her sister called Quad a hoe. She did. She could have stopped it, like I said before, but didn't stop it. That was kind of disrespectful of her and Aiden religious background, and the first time she'll show that, y'all gonna show a clip, a very messy clip of them talking about Quad and calling Quad names and all that. So that was kind of messy. It was if there was more in that clip besides that little thing, y'all could have gave us more than that besides that little messy clip of Lake talking about Quad and calling her names and all the little choice words she had for Quad. Like, that was kind of disrespectful. Look at me taking up for Mariah. But it was kind of messed up and kind of wrong. I will give her that. It was messed up and wrong how they kind of did that for her, even though she never showed her. She showed some parts of their religion, like the part that she had, but she never showed the Ramadan and all that until now, and it got ruined by that little messy clip. Quad made it all about her and talking about her, even though it was about her, because the sister could have stopped there anytime, and that was kind of rude and disrespectful how she brought that up at the wrong time. And um, yeah, I think that was a setup. Like I said, that was a setup. Matter of fact, they didn't have to do Mariah like that. If there was more to show, they should have did that, but they didn't do that. But then again, you know how messy Bravo is. They put in the messiest, shadiest parts of the thing, and then expect you to sit there and take it. So that was a whole setup. So we gonna just move on from that, and that's about it. The season ended good. I enjoyed this season. So I see y'all for the end of this year for Married to Medicine again. I don't really do the LA. I couldn't fall in love with Married to Medicine LA. I'm pretty sure that's coming up soon. Yeah, I don't do Married to Medicine LA. I might have to give it another chance. I didn't really give it too much of a chance, but we'll try it. I'll look at it and see if I'm interested or not. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. I'm going to get the like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.